Hello, everyone. Would somebody get here first?
Let me refresh. Here we are.
Hello, everyone. It's Caribbean and Tina.
Hi.
Welcome to the live. Hope everybody's just having a wonderful and a marvelous day, and that you are in the best of health.
Yes.
The best of health.
The best, the best, the best. That's always what's most important to us. So, hello.
And to all of these that are thinking outside of the box.
Yes. It's important. Thinking outside the box.
That's the best place to be, thinking outside of the madness.
Yes.
So we hope you guys are safe. We hope you guys are just doing well, and your bills are paid, and everybody's well in your home, and that you guys are practicing social distancing, and you got your mask, and everything you know to do to keep yourself and your family safe.
Yes.
So here we go. Welcome.
So we got a lot of people checking in, so let's say highs before we get into. We got a lot of new tourism information
Yes,
that we're going to get
sir.
into. I'm gonna slide this over a little bit so they can see me, but yeah, we've got a lot of information. So Mo, mi gente, hola.
Hola, hola.
914 New York. How you doing, fam? We're doing good.
New York in the house. I'm talking
Rhonda. Woo, woo, woo. I know the light is bright. I'm trying to figure that out right now, but we might just have a bright light all night. I don't know what to say.
We just slant it a little bit. Slant it either
there we
up
go.
or down. There we go. That's
There we
better.
go.
That's better.
Yay.
Cool, cool.
Oh, moving the family as always, checking in.
There you
Mary Jane. Hola. She's saying hi.
go.
Harry. How you guys doing tonight? We are doing great.
Doing wonderful. Doing wonderful. Feeling wonderful.
And sí, Mark, todo está bien. Gracias. Mo says, save those chips. Yes, and get out of that box called yes.
You better believe it. Save them chips. You can do
Right.
it. You can do it.
You can do it. We're doing it. You can do it too.
Oh, my goodness.
Detroit. Oh, Mark said Detroit's in the house. Enchanted Views. Hello, hello.
Detroit. Hurrah to the Detroit Lions.
So now that we do have a few people, let's get some of this news because we got a lot to cover.
There you go. Here we go.
So we just want to go over because a lot of questions that we've been getting is about this medical insurance coverage. What does it all entail? What's it going to be like? Da da da. Okay, so here it is. Yes, the Dominican Republic president has approved medical coverage for tourists, but it's only if you're staying in hotels. So if you're on your own, staying with friends, if you are in an Airbnb, that is not going to help you, only if you're staying in hotels. Reason being that if you're trying to raise the tourism and get the numbers in hotels, then he needs butts in the seats in hotels.
Right.
Down here, can you hand me that little blue light onto your light? I'm going to make it a little softer.
Okay, there we go.
So you have to be checked into a hotel, and you've got to be, I'm trying to play with the light.
Yeah, and that hotel has to be a resort, right? But I think that's what they're trying to push.
Not so much if you're a resort, as long as it's a hotel resort and you are registered, because what they're going to do when you get to the place, like say medical, you have an emergency situation and you go to the hospital, they're going to refer back to what hotel are you staying at to affirm that you are a hotel guest. So like I said, you got to be staying at a hotel. which a resort is a hotel.
Right.
FYI for you.
Absolutely.
But anyway.
Absolutely. Resort and the hotel.
And then it will help you with any medical emergency that includes COVID-19 emergencies. And that also will include if you have to change a flight and you're any cost to that. That also will include this has to be off, yeah. It also will include emergency medical transport, and then any flight change expenses and any legal assistance if all that occurs when you're trying to change that off. It will all be cost free, and this plan will be offered at no cost to any tourists, only for a limited amount of time. So here's another one of the catches. Yes, it started September 15th, but it's only until December 31st. So it has an end date.
It has an expiration date, a shelf life. So it ain't going to continue just to go on. So it's not a free-for-all, guys.
Yeah, so a lot of people thought that. But
a lot of people thought, but it's not a free-for-all. It's just limited time to boost the tourism in the country here, and that's what it is.
Yes. So on to the next thing, because everybody was like, all right, so what about that? COVID cases. We've been saying, a lot of people have been asking, how many COVID cases are there? How bad is it? It's really not that bad here, honestly, because I told you I always compared to Vegas. And for me, Vegas is close to our numbers. No, you probably need to scoot the whole chair back, babe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, all right.
And I lost my seat. I'm losing I need a drink. Hold on.
The numbers have gone down, though. At least the numbers ain't going crazy. So I'm always happy to hear the numbers are going down. That's a good thing. So the president
had said, that's what I was going to say, that the COVID cases are not bad in the tourist area. But then, like I said, I was like, well, that's people who come. Those people aren't getting tested. What they need to look at is the outlying municipalities, because that's where people work. It's not like we're from Vegas, right? So here we go. If I live in Vegas, I work in Vegas. But here, that's not the case. Here, you work in Punta Cana, but you live somewhere else.
Right.
So if you come up hot and positive, I should say, and you end up with a COVID positivity number, it's going to go towards that municipality.
Right.
It's not going to go into the city of Punta Cana. So then, obviously, the numbers would look lower. So I was like, that's kind of false advertising, almost,
absolutely.
Sort of, kind of, sort of.
So
That's the way I put it.
So it's all about, it's all about being safe. And like I said, so many people that are coming close to the resort areas are in hot areas that are hot as a firecracker.
Where they live. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Santiago will always be kind of high because honestly, that's how Santiago has a lot of people working there and things like that. I was like, so.
Right. So you got to just protect yourself. Watch out, watch out what where you go, who's going around, and make sure you just keep your mask on, and make sure you're out there. If you're going to eat outside, eat out in the open area.
So the next point, again, there's no pre-COVID test, so you don't have to be tested before you get here. They're just still randomly testing people with that Israeli breathing test, which is supposed to give you results within 20 minutes. So they're still doing that. The other thing that somebody just asked was the curfew. So starting Monday, September 28th, the new curfew goes into effect. New curfew. So here we go. Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. is curfew. And then Saturday and Sunday, it's at 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. So they gave you 2 more hours during the week, and then they gave you 2 more hours on the weekend. So they're going to see how that goes. If we don't have positives, we'll see if that stays in place, because he's really trying to help out the businesses.
Yeah, because I've seen some businesses here that's gone, done, ain't coming back. So that's sad to say. I mean, even in the States, there's a lot of businesses that you normally see that mom and pop, they gone, they done.
Right. And talking about that, so we just had a group of Venezuelan businessmen come into town because they are going to get some property. Well, they got some property in Punta Cana and they're developing it. They acquired 93,206 miles. It's going to include corporate, residential, hotel space, nightclubs, restaurants, shops, gas stations, even an artificial lake and a dolphin attraction. but those are Venezuelans that are investing here in the DR.
So this country's getting ready to blow up, man. We got a lot of people from to go, to come, to do your thing, to set up shop, and to live your life. So we get ready to see a whole different Dominican Republic here in a few.
Although they said like out of the huge hotel chains, there's 49 hotel chains that come from other countries anyways. So out here we've got hotel chains in the United States, Canada, Austria and Italy, France, the UK, Germany, Singapore, and Turkey. So I mean, we already had it. And on Thursday and Friday, somebody wants me to repeat that. I will in a second. Thursday and Friday also we just had the big championship PGA tour here. Anybody that watches PGA? I don't know if anybody watches golf, but they just had the big tournament at Las Corrales, the golf course in Punta Cana. They were supposed to have it in March, and obviously then COVID happened. So they redid it, and they had it just this Thursday and Friday. So I mean, I say everything's going back to normal. So the curfew, again, I'm going to state it one more time other than at the end. Curfew is starting on Monday, September 28th. And Monday through Friday, you're going to be on curfew, meaning lockdown, from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. And on Saturday and Sunday, you're going to be from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. on curfew. Now, other than that, the government also maintained... Oh, if you want to show it, yeah, we're going to take a pause for the cause and thank everybody for donating and remind everyone to donate, not through you, but through our
Thank you.
.com.
And don't forget the thumbs up, y'all. Don't forget those thumbs up. Thank you.
So here we go. So the government also maintained they will not, N-O-T, no. They will not open nightclubs, casinos, and other activities that may bring or involve crowds of people. So, for the guy that said, are they opening up nightclubs? Negative.
Negative.
Because they want to keep social distancing still in effect. So, and you guys that have heard that there are places like that open, we've also heard they've gotten busted and people have been fined.
And it's totally illegal and against the law right now.
And they are looking right now at, actually, I hate to say it, but they might raise the fines. They're looking at that right now because people are being naughty and not paying attention, and it's pissing them off. Had actually a little incident out here with a female who took her father's, to the best of my knowledge, took her father's pass, the little pasaje that they give people who are allowed to be on the road, meaning that their job needs, because of their job, they need to be on the road during curfew. And she took that pasaje to go to a party and then bragged about it on social media. Young, some 20-some-year-old girl. So because she did that, now it got the president's wife's attention, who brought it to the president. So now they're looking at that. So yeah. So here we go. I think that's it for all of our news. That is it. Remember, there's a new curfew. Remember the stipulations on if you're going to come out here and you want to get that medical. Remember. And now I'm going to see who said hi, so you can talk to the people. Eric, talk to the people.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
And I'll be monitoring, and we will give shout outs to those guys that actually get on Buy Me a Coffee, even though the glare is, the glare is terrible, so you can't see it, but I'll be watching. All right.
So I hope everybody, like I said, just having a good day.
Canada says hello.
Oh, Canada. Hello,
Checking in.
Canada.
Checking in, guys. I'm reading the comments, and I want to see where you guys are from.
Yeah. So you guys get to give us thumbs up, and also when you check in, let us know where you're from so we can give you a shout out.
Rhonda said she's going to be landing in Punta Cana tomorrow at 12:47.
Wow.
Cheers to a safe trip.
So safe and wonderful trip, and you're gonna have beautiful weather too. So don't bring your.
I don't know. It's supposed to rain. We'll see.
Oh, put the rainy day too. It didn't rain at all.
Didn't.
So
yeah,
just come and just get ready to have a good time on the beach.
Reggie said he'll be in Sosua next month if all goes well at this time. Peb said, hi, ENT. Greetings from the Johnsons in South Carolina. So cheers to you in South Carolina.
I'm talking about South Carolina.
Carl says, good evening. Jimmy says, hey. Jimmy, hey me on that coffee. I see that coffee. Hey.
Absolutely, absolutely. So,
Oh, South Florida. Douglas. Hey, Douglas.
hey, Doug, South Florida. Hope the weather's good. You guys get more storms in Florida than we get out here in Dominican.
You have another from Charlotte, North Carolina. And Patrick, YouTube takes, I'm telling you, they take like 60% of it. So
They'll rob you, man. I'm telling you.
that's why we don't like to get patroned on here at all. It's like, it's terrible.
And when you get hacked, they don't even help you.
Yeah, that's why we say
Terrible.
it's much simpler to just do this because you just go right on there and pay through PayPal and it's over with. Like, that's so much simpler. Seriously.
You get directly to us.
Yeah.
And thank you very much.
So, Mr. Real Lewis from Philly, but originally from Salcedo.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Tampa. Patrick's from Tampa, but from New York, so from New York. Carl says, Reisterstown, Maryland.
Get ready for you. We'll get cold here in another month there, Mr. Maryland.
Yeah, right?
I know you can't wait to get out of there. That's for sure. You can't wait to get out of there. Absolutely. So don't forget to donate. BuyMeACoffee.com, Caribbean to the E. I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers to the channel. And welcome you guys. Glad you guys are here. Like I said, check in so we know where you guys are from. Last time we had a live 2 weeks ago, there was somebody in an audience from Alaska. And I hope they're doing all right because I heard the ice is melting real good fast up there. And it's a global warming, whatever's happening. So
Reggie says New York City. Hey, hola Reggie.
New York
Ortiz.
City. Man, I hope the crime is going down.
Oh, Montreal.
Get your jackets on.
So we've had our hellos. We've tried to catch you guys up on the new tourist news for those that are traveling. Hello, Fort Lauderdale. Dream Warrior, hello. Let's hear what questions you guys have. So if you're coming or if you're planning to come, what questions do you guys have?
Right, because we give you real, true, down-to-earth, researched information that you can take with you, and you can take it to the bank and get some change.
Change is good. Rich says, I've been following you for a while, guys. Thanks for your channel. You are very welcome. He's moving to here from Florida in January. Oh,
Small.
What city here are you moving to?
I don't care where you move to. You can have the box.
Peb says, God willing, back in Sosua for Xmas and New Year's. Yay. Let's hope that there's fun to be had during New Year's, because usually, that everybody relies on the clubs. Well, I guess you can hang out at a bar during the day before curfew. Yeah,
before curfew, but I mean, everything's curfew now. So we'll see what
Bring
happens.
fun people with you. That's what I would do.
I heard Florida, they opened everything back up, though. So,
he's moving Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo? Okay, well, just bring your mask with you.
And then he has property in Cabrera.
Great.
Who is this? Wait, Carl, you late. You late, Carl, because I said they're not doing any more COVID. They have not done COVID tests, for like over 3 weeks. So what they're doing is you come in and they're randomly like choosing people. And if they choose you, you just have to breathe into this machine and then it gives them the results of your test. So that's it.
Which they got from the Israelis.
What is the rate? What's the rate right now?
58.3? I think it's 58.38 last time I looked at it. It's 58.38. It's going to be at 58 when you get here.
Yeah, definitely. So it's not going to go under 58.
You are good.
It fluctuates, ain't it? Like 58.3, 58.4, 58.5.
58.38.
It's going to be 58.
Yeah, it's going to be 58.
Mm-hmm. Eric has the same journey with dentists that I'm experiencing. Oh, so Rich, you're going to get braces and everything?
I hope you get it done here. Mm-hmm. You're going to save a buku bankload of cash. I'm telling you. If not, look out, Charlie.
Robert's checking in from Fort Lauderdale. He loves our updates and tips. Thank you.
Nice.
Cheers to
right out here, man. We just a few 100 miles away from the coastline.
Oh my gosh! Rich said he got a quote for $17,000 for braces.
For bracelets?
Woo! And I thought Vegas was high because Vegas gets crazy prices.
Man. My teeth feel so better. My teeth feel good since I got my braces put on, and I can't wait to get them off.
Let's hit them thumbs up, guys. We've got 56 people, but we only got 25 thumbs up.
Yeah, let's hit them thumbs
Free
up.
and easy way to Patreon.
Right.
Ricardo says he's planning to be in Santo Domingo and Punta Cana at the end of October. So it's open. Okay, so our last live, we announced that the president wants every single hotel and resort that's able, meaning that they didn't find financial strife, they can still open, that is able to open, to be open and running to 100% capacity by October 1st. He's been a huge push because our tourism time is November and December. So he wants to get everything running by October. All the protocols are in place. He wants to see the numbers so that we are ready to receive lots and lots of tourists when it's winter for you guys, but it's beautiful here in November, December.
All year round.
Yes, those are like the open, get ready, and the ones that aren't open are getting ready to open, and a lot of them are open. So we'll see. In October, we'll see how many are actually open. I'll do my whole rundown. We do lives every 2 weeks on Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will definitely let you guys know because we keep on hotels all over. Santo Domingo, Punta Cana, everywhere.
And we will keep you posted. So let me get up just a little bit so you guys can see my coffee shirt.
Yeah, he's got a little shirt.
Because I got my coffee cup. Okay, so you guys know what that means when you see that coffee cup. It's just there, just for you guys. Okay, all right, just for you. I put it on just for you guys. So
all right, let's get back to. Let me see what I missed some comments. Let me put my wine down.
Don't forget those resorts, though. But if you go, if you got scheduled to go to a resort, clubs are all over the place. So you'll probably still be able to get blasted if that's what you want to do. But you'll be outside, nice and cool and safe.
So Robert says, we'll meet you soon. Coming now November 21st to Puerto Plata. And then he's coming in to Santiago.
Nice. Very nice.
We'll be here. Reach out through email.
Reach out. Reach out and touch. Reach out and touch someone. Remember that commercial?
Jaws, yeah, because he lives in Florida. He said they wanted $5,000 to do his crowns, fillings, and Invisalign.
That is ridiculous. Wow. That is ridiculous. That's a car payment. Okay?
Hold up. So you had how many crowns that they said they're going to do on you?
Four crowns.
Okay, and his crowns, the quote, because they started it, they did his temps. He needs to go in and get his permanents, but it was only like $200 and some bucks.
Super inexpensive here.
Yeah.
That's why people are coming. If you're just coming, to be here a couple weeks, hey, I would you invest if you need to get your dental work and your filling, get it done while you're here. You know what I'm saying? Save you some money. When you go back to that crazy U.S., you know they're going to get you. So
Reggie said that he heard that nightclubs in a resort are open till 11. So if you're in the resort locked, who knows? Because they don't really have to abide by, as long as you're not leaving the resort, they don't really have to technically have you guys abide by the curfew because you're in the property and the police are going in the property and knocking hotel door to hotel door. That would be extreme. Right. So my thought would be that may be correct, that if you're staying in one of these big all-inclusives, that they're actually doing something like that. But the people that are staying in Airbnbs and things like that, and you're going to the local nightclub, that's not happening.
But still, no matter what they do and the resorts are doing, still protect yourself.
Hi, Dennis.
Make sure, Dennis, what's happening? Make sure that you're being safe at all times.
Yeah. So I have two people that I really want to talk to here. So thank you, Rich, for he said our channel's enlightening. But Mark asked, has crime increased there since the pandemic? Not really. And I will tell you why. I was shocked. I was scared at first because, yes, we saw random little things, little blurbs on the news about like Haitians, I hate to say it, that were looting people as they left grocery stores, which kind of puts us on of alert because we walk back from the grocery store. Other than that, there wasn't really, and I'll tell you why. This is why. So the government had in place so many programs to help people here that I don't think it was an issue. Like if you were displaced because of your job, they had the quédate en casa. So you were getting unemployment and you were getting food stipend. And then they went so far as they helped the farmers. So they helped the poultry people, they helped the farmers, and they bought poultry and groceries, meaning vegetation, fruits, from local farmers, and then went into like the barrios, the lower income. Remember, we saw that, and they were passing it out because they were there anyway to pass out supplies for cleaning and sanitization, so that people could stay COVID free and afford it. So I'll tell you this: they did things that the U.S. never in their cotton picking mind ever thought of, because the DR thinks outside the box. Worried about people here. So I had to say that thumbs up to that, because they literally did not have a rash of like burglaries and break-ins, because I'll tell you, if people was going to come rob, they'd be robbing over here in this neighborhood. The police were on it. The curfew helps a lot, because if you're trying to rob somebody, you're out late at night, the cops will pick you up,
right?
Because you ain't supposed to be busting curfew,
right? If you quit there, if you got a passport, I don't care what you got. You quit out there, outside the resort or wherever you are, Airbnb, outside the curfew time,
right?
You in trouble, because if they see you, you got to face the music.
Exactly. Enchanted Views is checking in from Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house. So let's give a couple shout outs to people that are patroned already or buy me a coffee.
There you go.
Someone bought 3 coffees. Dude,
nice.
Your name. I can't say thank you, but thank you. Kisses.
Thank you.
And Dirt Digger bought some coffee, so thank you.
Nice.
Becca from Massachusetts. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I wonder how's the taxes there. I wonder they're real high on taxes.
So Big Sarge says, I own an Airbnb in Santiago. November is a busy time for me. Yeah. And it's good. You know what? Airbnbs are like blowing up. That's everybody's coming out, like, ain't it? All the guys that come out here, your veterans and your friends and everyone through the channel that's reached out that comes to stay here, 9 out of 10, 9.5 actually, are where? Airbnbs. We rarely meet somebody out here who says they're staying at a hotel in Santiago.
Right.
Because the Airbnbs are so affordable. You get so much more bang for your buck.
Right.
With an Airbnb. That's why I always tell everybody. So, okay. All right.
You can buy food.
Rich, he wants info on the dentist. But we always shared that, but it's
Merident. Santiago.
But they have other locations, so if you're not coming to Santiago, they have other offices. So Mitch says, please explain why Venmo Pack is a good option for shipping packages. All right. Mitch, I'm addicted to Amazon. And the first step is admitting that you have an addiction. So with that being said, Amazon as well, like I'm also a Kate Spade addict, and those kind of vendors will not send overseas and mail here you never get. So you cannot have a package sent to your home. There is no reliable service.
Got that right.
So to get anything like that and to avoid any type of shipping costs, because as you all know that are Amazon's buyers like me, you get free shipping within the United States. So if I send it to my Venmo Pack address, which is in Doral, Florida, it's free from Amazon. I then have Venmo Pack ship it to me here, and I'm only paying by the weight. The weight and the tax depending on what I'm having shipped. How do they know what I'm having shipped? They do open it. I have never had anything stolen. Right? And they send you an email telling you, hey, we've received this from that. Send us the receipt on what you paid so that we can see if tax needs to be, put toward it. So Venmo Pack is just easier. It's convenient. He goes there. He pays cash because they accept cash only for however much it costs. And it's brought right to me like I'm in the States by my local delivery guy right here, this guy. So that's why. Oh, Robert says, love to see you play percussion. So, Robert, I just recorded some, and we're going to put it in front of one of our videos this week. So we're going to take time out to remind you guys. I'm gonna hold that there for a second. And remember to do thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. We need some thumbs. Yeah, because Rich says he needs 4 crowns. I'm telling you, Rich, call Amerident. They speak English. Get a quote. Although they do need to look at your mouth and you need to schedule the amount of time to get everything done. But I'm telling you, man. Oh, thank you. They said we look amazing.
Instagram, ain't Dent on Instagram?
They have a website.
Okay, website.
I've not seen them on Instagram. Only the vet. Yeah.
Anybody else here on Instagram though? The restaurants, if you on Airbnb, you want some food, Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, everything runs here through WhatsApp and Instagram.
You ain't got the app, download it before you get here.
That's life. That's why we have a video coming up to tell everybody about WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is what's up. But yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. To thumbs up.
Cheers to that. What else? The weather's been crazy. I'll talk about that since nobody else say anything. The weather's been a little crazy because we're getting a little bit of rain.
Right.
The little aftermath of all these storms.
But you guys going to definitely love the weather when you get here. I'm telling you.
Thank you, Moving the Family.
Love the weather.
Coffee. Thank you.
You're going to love the weather. You're saying Airbnb. I love Airbnbs here because you know what? You go out and get you some groceries for a little bit of nothing, and you can and you can eat 150 pesos. And we know some restaurants here. I mean, we you might say we've been here. I feel like I've been here 10 years instead of just almost a couple years.
So Ricardo, you said you've been going to Paradise in Punta Cana every year. You want to do something normal.
Paradise.
So do you want to go to another resort in Punta Cana, or you want to actually venture out and really see what the island has? Because
Please.
yeah. John says, so you're going to be back in Santiago in November. Nice. And yes, there is more crime in the U.S. Rich put the and looting, yes.
Right. Absolutely.
Nellie says, she's from New York. Thank you for all your information. We're planning to move to the DR for next year. Nice.
Congratulations. Where?
We're in the Dominican. ¿Dónde? I can see that. Rich's Massachusetts is always called Taxachusetts.
Now I got you. I never heard it put like that, but I got you.
What I should be looking for on PayPal. Patrick, it's his name, so I'll see if it'll let me put it. That's
Living outside of the box. That's what this is all about. That's what the adventure is all about. We love each day. We get fresh food, organic. We have delivered to our house. We showed you videos. Tina did some outstanding videos of her Thursday cafe. I'm loving it. I'm eating it. I'm enjoying it.
So Madeline says that she's sending her love from Brooklyn. She's sending love. Gracias, amor a ti también.
Hola.
Yeah, Rich said, I just had a laptop via Amazon to DR. Yep. See, it's perfect. I'm telling you, it's the way to go.
It can be done. You just got to relax and just let things be, and it'll be fine. They'll get your stuff to you when you need it.
Yeah. Oh, and Madeline she said, after I had braces, I got my retainers in Santiago for $3. Wow, that's good.
That's super inexpensive.
Yeah, she did teeth whitening by the Monument. Ours is close to not by the Monument, but yeah, the teeth whitening, man, you can't even get look at the pearlies. I get my teeth cleaned and whitened there at ours, and I love it because I went in and like, what is it, $60 for whitening?
And all you veterans coming here, now we got a dental office. Somebody does your teeth whitenings for free. If you're a veteran, reach out and touch someone.
So Victor says, have you heard of the president's talking about the launch of new programs to promote internal tourism? Yes, he's been talking about how he wants Dominican families to enjoy the luxury of the hotels and the resorts and the tourism, because if the numbers look the way they look, meaning In July, we had about 45,000. In August, we had about 40,000 tourists. Our number should be in the 400,000s a month. So he's saying, well, how can I get people to visit these hotels and do it? Well, I'll tell you how, the people here. But it has not been affordable enough for people here. Because here, and I was told this before we even moved here by a huge Dominican family that we're friends with, there's the upper class and then there's the lower class. But there's not much middle class in between. So now the level of the playing ground has gotten a little bit better. There's a lot more middle class. Remember I was telling you about that? So now that they have more people working, because you see it at the VA office. How many people have they
They
hired?
got a bunch of people they hired at the VA.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot more people. So
the more people working, the more the economy is, and the better it helps the economy. And people are starting to get back to normal. Restaurants are starting to open back up, and everything is getting where it should be.
So because of that, the president said, "Hey, I want you hotels to offer prices for people who are Dominican visa residents, whatever, residents." And so he's saying, and I'll go to my notes because he did quote some prices, and I was like, "That's kind of good. Wish I was a Dominican resident." He was saying that he wants the rooms to be between $25 to $30 for the people here, so that they can experience a 5-star experience,
right?
But be here. So yes, they definitely are. So yes, thank you, Patrick.
Thanks, Patrick. Thanks, man. So that's good.
This is the easiest.
I'm glad we got a good.
That's the easiest way.
You got a good president in the country. Okay, need some thumbs up. Need those thumbs up.
Dirt Digger said, "Are there monthly costs associated with having a VPN and the place where you get your packages?" So VPN is going to be different than Vim and Pack, but yes, of course, you would pay your VPN either monthly or yearly. But Vim and Pack, it's free. The only charge is when you have things brought and you have to go and pick them up and pay for them.
And you pay for the weight, right?
Yes, weight and taxes.
Wait. Wrap. Pick your bag up and go home.
Yep.
Merry Christmas to you.
BPS Pack for shipping to the DR, are they reliable? Honestly, I've never used them, so I don't know, Carl. I've heard that people have used them, but haven't. I personally haven't. Dream Warrior, shout out to you because he's a vet.
What up, man? What's happening? Hope you coming this way soon. Hope you coming this way.
So yeah, I mean, are they doing internal tourism? Heck yeah, they're trying. He's got a lot of plans, and you know what? It's just because he wants betterment for everybody out here.
Well, this is one of the best presidents. I mean, that I've seen since I've been here.
Oh,
I mean,
so you gotta tell him what the president's doing. So yeah, our president's so pimp that he said, "Hey, I like my place in Santo Domingo, but I like Santiago better." Because, I'm from there, and all the business I'm bringing is to there. So this is what I'm about to do. So he took a college that was out here that wasn't being used, that had been, you might have been for a few years. They are restoring the entire thing so that they can keep it because it's big, it's beautiful, and it's spacious. And they are creating a new presidential palace here in Santiago where he will conduct business and where he and the vice president will come for meetings and stay at length in Santiago. So we will have the president here a lot. So what does that mean? That means he's about to fix some roads. He's about to make sure everything's straight because he's living out here. So I love it.
So I asked the question, why did the new president decide not to stay in Santo Domingo but coming to our beautiful city of Santiago?
Well, he says it's because we're going to have so many new offices out here. Because remember that whole new pier and everything, that port, the offices are going to be here. He's saying that a lot of his Minister of Tourism and everything is from Santiago. So a lot of his business is here. So he's got to be here for the meetings. And he's tired, and I don't blame him, of the traffic of going back and forth. Quite honestly, Santiago.
There's traffic on the streets. That's why it's here. We chose the right city when we came to the Dominican Republic. We chose the right spot that
Rich,
we got.
You got your cedula? Yes. So when you get rich, if you're coming out here, you're going to stay, definitely make sure you give them that so that you can get local prices. Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Do it.
big time, big time.
Do it. I would do it. My IQ is BBQ. I love that name. It should be his. I'm all in. Be there in November. Moving to Puerto Plata. 62 in February. Thanks for all your information. So my question to you is, have you gotten medical insurance, or do you need to get medical insurance when you're out here? Because we found out some information, and yeah, because we're going to be doing a video on that, on the older,
Right,
getting
absolutely.
up in there.
That insurance is very important. Very important.
Yeah.
Also, bring some bug spray with you. The closer you get to the beach, the more mosquitoes you get.
Victor says all the restaurants in that area, you already know, because over there they're building that up anyway. They put new restaurants, they've put new grocery stores over there, and I was wondering why they were building that all up, and then all of a sudden he made the announcement. So it was like, but
President coming to town, Santiago. They building that freeway, 25 minutes tops to Puerto Plata.
So Mo says, if you all weren't living in DR or a country like Portugal, where would it be? So if we were not in the DR, we've been asked that before. So we have been. So we said in the last live that if we were not in the DR, we would be in Portugal. And if we were going to be in Portugal, we would probably be in either Nazaré or Lisbon.
Yes, with a smile on our faces. So never know. Never can tell what the future holds.
Yeah.
Never can tell what
and
the
you
future
know what?
holds.
Like we always say, we'll always bring you guys any information that we get on different countries, because hey, the DR isn't for everybody, and they might want to move somewhere else.
That's right.
We're
Absolutely.
trying to help you relocate and get outside the box.
Because we're going to bring you more information as we transition or we move somewhere else. We're going to bring you more information, and we're going to keep posted of what's going on here.
Aw.
Because my wife is bilingual, so I mean, she helps me out a lot. I mean, you know.
Someone bought coffee. Thank you, someone.
Thank you so very much.
Someone.
Can I get a woo woo? Can I get some more thumbs up?
Dream Warrior says that we're his favorite DR vloggers, and that he chose Santiago mostly because of our recommendations. Oh, that's nice.
Hola, hola.
I hope you love it. Always choose what's right for you. That's what I say.
Welcome aboard, man. Welcome aboard.
Ricardo says, I want to thank you. You guys provide great information. I'm still 6 years away from retirement, but DR has been his target retirement location sometimes. Put up your coffee link again. Okay, I'm going to put up the coffee link, but I want to talk about that. So here's what I want to know. You guys are thinking about coming out here, and you are still young enough to plan. So let's get back to that, and why I asked the guy that said he was, 62?
Right.
And he was going to come out here and relocate. Here's the thing. So you want to get, of course, cheaper health insurance.
Health insurance.
We use Universal. We have, and other people have even said, Universal is amazing, and it's one of the best insurance companies out here in the DR, but Universal will only insure you up to 59. When you hit 60, they won't cover you.
Right.
So then you're going to have to go to like Bupa, B-U-P-A, because they are like in a bunch of different countries, and you have to get expat expat health insurance all the way up to 70. But once you hit 70,
yep.
That's it.
Everything goes out the window.
I would say sometimes planning early could be to your advantage.
Right.
Knowing what you're going to face and setting those time limits, sometimes you got to do it. Because you got to look at how much of my money am I, putting out into the U.S. that I could have been an early retirement and saving over here. And I have to factor in my health insurance. I have to factor in my cost of living. So you guys need to look at all that, because that was really an eye opener. We got out here early. I told you. I was like, look, you're done. Yeah. You're under 60. I'm under 50. We're going out there and we're getting this done, because if you get out here under 50, you don't even really have to go through a physical. Yes.
Good to go. You be cool in the game.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you guys are 5 or 6, 7 years out. Save those coins, because you're going to love it when you get here. You're going to love the cost of living. And let me tell you something else. When you guys first get here, You never know what the future gonna hold. So before you start, what is that?
Thank you, Dennis, by the way. He's looking because
Oh,
you bought 5 coffees. Thank you so
thank you,
much.
Dennis. You're the man. You're the man. I hope you're safe, man. I hope they're getting those. I hope they're getting those California wildfires in control. The fires. I hope they're getting them in control.
But,
But back to what I was saying. If you guys are just feeling out when you first get here and you're not sure, you just want to come in and stay for a while. Listen, don't come here and buy no house.
No.
And buy no
Rent.
apartment.
No.
Rent your brains out. Don't buy no car, just Uber. It's a lot cheaper than Uber than buy car insurance and to buy a car. Anyway, okay?
Yeah.
Because the driving habits here are out of this world. Work your nerves, make you lose your hair, like it makes me lose mine. And each flight I had before I got here, now it's all gone.
Thank
but
you,
I'm
Rich.
just saying, when you get out here, take your time, take each day at a time, because you might love it, you might not love it, then you might want to go somewhere else.
So Victor says,
And you're not tied down.
as a veteran,
Okay.
TRICARE and VA will always be there. Don't think those are dependent on age. No, they're not. But there are certain doctors, if you're on disability and
Right.
not on that, you're covered. But if you need anything, like you were
Not
saying,
service connected.
yeah, that you have to pay a percentage because they were telling you, yeah, you could get your back surgery here in the DR, but if you did, you have to pay 20%.
Right.
But he doesn't have TRICARE, so that's probably why. But so we have our insurance and he has his VA. So I'm just saying, I'm kind of talking to the people. Thank you, Brooklyn. I'm talking to the people that need insurance.
Right. I'm praying for you guys that's on the East Coast. That's really having a hard time right now because I know how it is. They got the stimulus package all bungled up in Congress, and I'm just praying that you guys gonna be all right.
Okay, so Dirt Digger said, what do you mean they completely cut you off from health insurance? If you have it ahead of time, you don't have to worry. But there are people that are following this channel, literally, that are at 70 and 80 years old, and then they want to move to the DR. So if you're coming out here 70 plus and you're getting for the first time health insurance, it doesn't exist.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. If you come out here 40, 50, 60 and you get health insurance, you're fine. You could live to 200. You're going to keep continuing to get covered. They don't cut you off.
Right.
But if you're coming out here for the first time and you waited, we get those people that they've waited, they thought about it, but they pussed out and they didn't come. And now they're 70 and they're thinking, oh shit, I can't afford the US anymore. Now they're out here at 70 years old, and then they're like, oh, we heard about this affordable health care. They're like, we're not covering you. You're too old. You waited too long. You missed the window. That's what we're saying. So, yeah. Uber rules over there? Yes.
It does.
Yeah.
I love Uber,
We
man.
like Uber. I don't know about one end of town to the other for $1, but for $2, I can get pretty far.
It gets me where I need to go, and I'm so
And that's
happy.
not tipping that.
I'm
So, yeah.
telling you, I love it, man. I love it. I sit back and bitch be chauffeur.
So Brooklyn, thank you for patroning the channel and has
Thank
a
you.
question. Caribbean E,
Yes.
what was the first thing you did on the last day of your job?
The last day of my job, I went in the parking lot and I did a YouTube video, and I was telling
On
everybody
the old channel.
from an old channel.
You hugged the guys and took a bunch of pictures first.
I hugged the
right?
guys. We took a big. That's before the COVID hit.
Yeah.
We hugged the guys. We had a big day. I had a smooth transitional day. That was one of the best days of my lives. And after that, I went home, took a shower, and went out with some awesome friends to some nice Chinese Iwans, fajitas, and some we had some fun that day. It didn't dawn on me till several days later. I never had to clock in at anybody's job ever again. It's one of the greatest feelings of my life.
Yeah.
One of the greatest, other than meeting God, other than the Lord and Savior. But other than that, I ain't got to deal with those crazy people at work. That's a feeling that I'm telling you, you got to experience it for yourself. I don't care if you work for a corporation. I don't care if you work for Target, Walmart, or whatever you work for. When you're done, and you walk away from it with a smile on your face. People done did you dirty. People done did you wrong. But you walk away and you finish strong, and you end up in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
That's what. I mean, it was hard for me to put everything. I kept the video short But it was so hard for me. I was overwhelmed. It was like a graduation. It was hard for
Honestly,
me.
I till days later because he was still waking
Days
up.
later.
Like I feel like I had to go to
Good
work, and I was late. And
I was
like,
having nightmares, PTSD, having nightmares. You know, well, Bob was going upstairs. Man, you should have been working. Man, I know you fired. They gonna fire you. You go back to work. Gonna find out. I was done with them. And people and my friends.
a lot of people were asking you, though, what are you going to do now? And you were telling them. I don't think they believed you, but
They believed me.
You said, I'm going to retire in the Caribbean.
I'm going to another country. I'm going to the
outta
Caribbean. I'm out of here. See you guys later.
Yeah.
You can stay here and pay these high taxes. I'm out. I'm selling my house. I'm getting out.
We had already packed up the house.
Packed the house up.
Started selling stuff.
And you guys got to consider that too. If you want to leave property out there in the States, remember, you're still going to pay taxes on it. Because you got the tax man coming.
Yeah.
Put it to you that way. The tax man coming.
Rich said he can't wait to do the same thing that you did in January. Yes.
Man, I tell you what, man.
See you corporate job. That's right.
Go like this, man. Just be so happy. You know, take some pictures, do a video, take some pictures.
So you have memories. Happy. He did it for memories. Yeah.
I did it for me and the channel and my sanity.
Yes, true.
That's what I did it for. And the homeboys that's still there got another 5 years,
Right.
10 years, 15 years, and looking at me and seeing was I going to do what I said I was going to do at the water fountain when I told them, when I did the countdown, I got 3 months. Now I got 2 months. Now I got 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Now I got 2 weeks. Now I got 1 week.
So Nancy said, considering being an expat, thanks for your experience. Blessings. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll tell you, those videos we made, like what to think about, you know, before you decide, and you know, things to you know, look forward to, things, steps you have to take. All those videos, we hope they help, because we really did it to help those that were undecided, and then the ones that finally decide to get on board and do what they have to do. So Madeline says, did they announce anything regarding possibly extending the curfew again? I just said in the beginning, so maybe Madeline, you missed it, but we talked about what they did. What they did was they changed the curfew time. Ricardo, thank you for the coffees. Thank you very much. Rich, thank you for the coffee.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up.
So let me go back. Yeah, thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up.
I need, you can see that 57, 58, 59. I need like 3 quick thumbs
We're
up.
almost we're almost to completely. We just need 10. But they definitely said that the curfew is going to change when it was ready to transition out, meaning on the 28th. So as of Monday, September 28th, the curfew is going to change from Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. And then Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. So what they did was they gave us 2 more hours Monday through Friday, and they gave us 2 more hours on Saturday and Sunday. But that's it. He has said he's not going to totally get rid of the curfew because he does believe that it's helping to keep a lid
And
on
curve
COVID.
this COVID. It's good. And all of you guys that's come here, that's hanging out, you staying a while, you ain't got to be freaked out about the exit fees and all this kind of stuff. Because as long as we're in a state of emergency, you are good to go.
Yeah, how
Just
many
like
people
us.
saw that video? On the exit fees, on the overstay, I should call it overstay fees. Yeah, curfew is adjusted, not removed. 100%. Yes, you got it, Rich. Thank you for posting that. Thank you. Mitch, does Bupa cover pre-existing? Good question.
Good question.
But underneath all of our videos, we have our insurance broker, and my thing is, that's the kind of questions you want to ask them. He and I are not insurance agents, so ask and you guys receive.
There you
Because
go.
they can also get really good quotes for you,
Right.
like they did for us.
We can point you to the right direction. You get on the phone, or do what you got to do. Go online and holler at a brother.
Yep. Yes, yes.
Thumbs up. Thank you for those thumbs up.
And keep checking in. I
Still
want to know where
looking
you guys are at.
Thumbs up. Keep checking in. A lot of you guys from the East Coast. A lot of you guys from South Carolina, North Carolina, okay? Montreal, Canada, and places like that. It's good to have you guys here. When you come here and you're coming from Alaska, Montreal, Canada, listen, don't bring your boots. Don't bring your earmuffs. Don't bring your gloves. Just come and bring your bathing suit
There you go.
and expect a wonderful and a great time here in the Caribbean. Because after all, We're in the Caribbean. We are in the Caribbean.
Amen to that.
And we are island, okay? And the closest island to us is Puerto Rico. Last time I checked.
Yep.
And it's an hour flight. And if you take the ferry like we did at one time, it's 12, 13 hours over the Caribbean Ocean all night long.
Oh, Ricardo is checking in from Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house.
In the house. I like the thumbs up, guys. Doing good, doing great.
Yes, you're doing amazing at that.
Continue with them thumbs up. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So this wine tonight is brought by Dennis Beecham.
Thank you, Dennis. Hope you're safe, man. And I hope one day I see you out here soon.
Soon. He'll be out here soon.
And, man, we got to get together. We got to get together. You come out here, Dennis. We got to get together, man.
So Madeline's from Park Slope, Brooklyn. Everybody from Brooklyn. And Elvis, yes, como siempre, de Nueva York. Oh, we got all the New York. I'll tell you, the most people we get reached out from, New York, Miami, it's always doon. Oh, so Kirk's on here.
Welcome
so now, hello,
Miami.
Kirk. We have our real estate hookup. So any kind of real estate questions, he's on here now, so ask him. We've been talking insurance all morning, all evening. But see, I filled up a glass of wine too.
Well, Kirk, hope you're having a good day, man. Hope everything is well with you and your family. And welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
So we're going to take this time out just one more time, put our Patreon up there because you definitely want to give the money to this. Don't give it to PayPal through YouTube because YouTube takes that money.
YouTube will take that money, put it in their pocket.
Patrick asked, do you feel it's better to sell if you own a home?
Yes. I'm going to tell you why. If you don't sell, you're tied to the house when you're over here.
You're tied to that state.
You're tied to that state on the house. Then you got to worry about, okay, who's going to take care of the house? Who's going to live at the house? Because last time I checked, nobody can take care of the house like you can because you live there. People can come to your house. They can tear it up. Even relatives, I hate to say it like that, they can tear it up. They got squatting laws in wherever state you at. They got people come to your house, squat, over. I seen a guy that I recently seen a video of that he let friends stay in his house. It ain't that serious. But, it's up to you. You got to make the decision. We can't make the decision for you. But I'm just letting you know that all the responsibility that's related to the house is going to be on you back once you become outside of the country and you're out of the box, not inside the box, but you're out of the box.
Right. That's
still going to be your responsibility for tax and everything else. That person is going to be paying just what they got to pay every month. But other than that, responsibility going to be on you.
Yes, and that's a lot to handle when you're supposed to be stress-free and hanging with us in the Caribbean.
Because we made the same decision. I got rid of that house because I didn't want, once I got rid of that job, that car, that house, man, I'm telling you, I felt like I was 15 pounds when I got rid of all that weight that I didn't have to worry about no more.
You lost 15, you're saying?
I feel like I lost. I mean, shoot, I'm kind of gaining it back. Because of happiness, not because of sadness. But I'm just saying, you got to think this thing through, man. And if you got to reach out to me, reach out to me.
So,
and I'll give you some more advice.
L. Nell said that they love your Sunday posts.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Do people really?
Yeah, I kind of wonder if people really
your numbers have gone up.
And look at the numbers because you know what? We can't make it without God. We need God to help us. And everything is going on. People are riding in the streets even right now as we speak. So we need God to help us, man, and to just do this hump, this COVID, everything else. So I'm going to stick with it. Some guy was trying to check me. I said, how you going to check me on my own channel? Get your own channel. Check yourself.
So Dennis says he does remember the last video that you made at work. Yeah.
See, I know Dennis remember that. Mm-hmm. Man, I tell you what, Dennis, man, I was so excited. People don't know. When you've been through years, I spent almost 30 years on this job with this corporation. And I've been through hell and high water. I've seen people killed. I've seen people terminated, for stupid stuff. And there's a lot of stuff you got to deal with when you work for a corporation. But man, I was so happy to finish strong.
Thank you, Douglas Anderson. And Ron, why was Santiago the city of choice? So Ron, hello, because you must be a new subscriber. We would love to tell you that. So let me tell you this. We chose Santiago for numerous reasons. First and foremost, we love big cities.
Right.
And this gives you the big city feel, but the small city feel. And I will say that because we have a very private and quiet street.
Right.
But if we want to be in with everybody else, we don't have far to go.
Right.
There is a lot of restaurants. There is a lot of life here. There is a lot of culture here. It's almost like a Vegas,
Right.
right?
Right.
Of the DR, meaning, I don't mean casinos, but I mean if I want to have the fun and the life like we were used to in Vegas, we can still have it here in the DR. There is all types of food places, there's all types of stores, and if we want to, we can jump on the bus, go to Santo Domingo, jump on the buses, go to Punta Cana. If we want to go up to the North Coast, soon when that highway will be built in 20 to 30 minutes, they say 20, but I'm going to give it 30, we can be in the North Coast on the beaches. So with all of that, we chose Santiago. Now, we also chose because of your veterans clinics, which is here in Santiago. One of the best hospitals here in Santiago. So when you start making your list of wants, not needs, but wants, and then you get your needs, and then they all get in one city, hey. And like I said, we must have chose well because the presidente is coming over here, so dígame. Wepa, he'll be right here with me. So
and also, there's some of the finest seafood restaurants. La Lacanda's here, Thai cuisine, and sometimes they have live entertainment in their restaurants later on the night. Yeah. It's nice, it's conservative, and we don't have a lot of crazy stuff now that's going on in San Domingo. This is a totally different beast when you come to Santiago, okay? Everything is deep and conservative. If you want the wild stuff, go to Santo Domingo or you go up north. Right. You can get the wild stuff, okay? What everybody be talking about.
It's wild, but I feel like the north you get bored in 5 minutes. So
no, some people say you do, but then there's some other stuff that's going on too, which I will not express at this time.
So Rich said that he hopes the new elects will fix the internet, a big thing. So tell them what you saw them installing.
Right. I saw them 2 weeks ago installing fiber optic cable on the last street over from us. So yes, they know the president is coming here and he's got to have that fast speed. So it works for him and he ain't too far from us. We get ready to get some fast speed. Exactly. So I'm happy. I'm jumping up and down. I'm shouting, overjoyed. Everything is working in our favor.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
I'm all for that.
Now it takes a little longer to get here because when people come to the Dominican Republic, now we not exactly where they are the U.S., but we are at the sweet spot with all that crazy stuff. No protests in the streets. Nobody's burning. Nobody's getting looted. People are living life here. They're sweet. The Dominican people are sweet and kind. They love on you. And that's what life is all about. And I need that when I left my job and I retired. I need that. I ain't need to go nothing else crazy because I've been around for crazy folk all my life.
But yeah, so I saw so much potential, and I must be a good choice, a good, what do you call it? That's a picture of potential because I married this one.
Sure did.
And we moved here and it's all worked out and everybody has fulfilled their potential. That's all I'm saying. And it keeps on happening. So cheers to Santiago. Cheers to the president and the vice president coming here.
Cheers to our lives together.
Yes.
And you know what? It was a tough choice when we left our kids.
Oh yeah, that's the hardest.
That's the hardest thing. God. We still FaceTime them. We still talk to them. That's something we miss. I got relatives in Vegas and other places.
Right.
Still love them. They know how to reach out. They know my numbers just like I know theirs. Mm-hmm. Okay. I still call my mother. I talk to her. She's in Vegas.
Right.
And
but you can do that because you have good cell and Wi-Fi service.
Good cell and Wi-Fi service and Dominican service. Colado. Okay, and AT&T.
Got that right.
And even some of my family members, I got love at distance. I call it AT&T love. Okay, but anyway, here's I'm always putting this up wrong, but And you guys are doing good on thumbs up. I'm loving it. I'm
Yes.
loving it. You know, Lori, and
That's to patron. What he didn't say was that is the way
Right.
to patron the channel.
right.
Because YouTube, love them but hate them because they take like 50-60%. Yeah, it's
Right.
closer to 60%.
They rob you.
I'm gonna go on and say 60%. They take 60%. So
Yeah, just like like I said, like she just said, they take 60 or more than that they can, just like the taxes in your city if you're on the east, especially on the East Coast. So yeah, absolutely. So glad to see you guys. You guys come here. You guys don't have to bring a lot of money if you think, because if you think you're gonna come in, you guys spend $400 or $500, you want crack cocaine.
that's why I have the two videos. So I say
You don't
watch
spend a lot
those
of
two
money.
videos.
You don't.
Living under 800 and living at 1,000 because $1,000 out here, U.S. You live like a king.
You live like a king.
So you can definitely do that.
It's Merry Christmas every single day. That's why we came. This is our starter
Yes.
starter home, starter point. This is it right here.
Yes.
So-
So Rich says, what country are you looking forward to traveling to next? Oh, that's odd. So
Tell
we
Tina.
were supposed to go before COVID to Spain, and then we were supposed to go to Colombia. So we had those two trips booked, paid for, and everything. Well, we took the whole credit for Colombia because I literally have no desire to go to Colombia, especially after COVID. And
Yeah, they
they're
just
still
burn.
going
They just
through it.
burning. They burning.
They're going through it worse than us. So I was like, let's just forget all about Colombia, call it a wrap. Let's get on Europe because this guy's a big lover of Europe. So we kind of changed our focus a little bit, like someone asked earlier, and we are planning the second we can because y'all are making it hard for us, getting us banned from Europe, U.S. citizens.
In some states,
We are trying to get to Portugal. We want to check it out for you guys. For us, we want to check out Portugal. So as soon as we can, I'll put that in quotes, that is the first place we're heading. Without a doubt. We've got the tickets, the airplane vouchers just sitting, waiting for us to tell them when. And we're coming out there.
Now, this channel is not just for one spot, because I'm all over the world. This channel is to help you guys, to give you guys an idea. As we travel, we want you guys to see from day one. We want you guys to see what we see. I didn't retire from my job just to sit out there and drop dead in about 10 minutes. I'm living life to the fullest because you don't know how much time you got left. But you know what? God is good, and we live life, enjoy life. We travel, we meet new people, new foods, and we see different adventures when you get outside the box.
Yes. Rich said that the wife and he were going to go to Italy for their 25th anniversary.
Wow, what a beautiful anniversary that would be.
Hold on to it, honey. As soon as they let us in, I would go if I were you. I cannot wait.
Wow.
So my dream list is Italian food tour, Greek food tour. I tell you, we got to go to Greece. We got to go to Italy. I still want to go to Spain, but our focus is going to be mostly for you guys to see how to retire in Portugal.
Right.
And then we'll hit other European countries so that you can also see what the true cost of living is, because you guys know we've always been 100% transparent.
Right, absolutely. And you know
We
what?
share our actual receipts.
We don't
Actual
play around.
prices.
We're giving you everything. We're going to show you. We're going to go deeper this time because over there, you can't use your license you have here. Okay? So if you go over there and you rent a car, you got to have an international license. I used to have an international license when I was in the military over there. So it's 100 questions. I'm going to walk you guys through it when we get there. Walk you guys what the city is going to be like, what the culture is going to be like, who speaks English, who speaks Portugal, and there's a little bit of Spanish mixed in there too,
Yeah.
Portuguese, and a little bit this and that. But we're going to walk you through the whole piece that nobody else is covering. But when we get there, we going to cover it for you. So in case you change your mind, okay, in case you get here and you say, I had enough of Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Then we-
And as true YouTubers, we follow some YouTubers in Portugal that we just love.
Yes, we love them.
So stay classy. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Absolutely. So, yeah, that's what it's about. Getting outside of the box. And we get a spot over there. Then we ain't got to be going 100 places. We got one spot. The flight over there is cheap. You can fly from probably Lisbon, Portugal to Madrid for like $20. or less than that.
Oh, because you're flying in Europe.
In Europe, all those flights are
Ryanair and all
super
that,
cheap.
yeah, yeah.
Ryanair, EasyJet.
Tap Portugal
You can
is
get
cheap.
to
Yeah.
Greece. You can get to Rome.
It is
places
nothing like
that.
the U.S.
Nothing
Like I
the
look at
US.
that and I'm like,
Nothing.
because it always pisses me
Nothing.
off when a lot of those airlines in the U.S. they'll get you with that. Oh, you can fly for $39. Oh, you can fly for $59, and then by the time they've added every cost on there, it's like $200. Where you can go on Tap Portugal and you can go on Ryanair. Get it if you don't believe me. Download the app, put it in, and you can go from country to country, and you're like, I can do that for $30, and I can bring them back.
Hello.
What? They ain't doing that in the
Hello.
U.S.
Hello. And
So-
the hotels are cheap, and Airbnbs are super cheap.
So Elvis said Fort Lauderdale. He's from Fort Lauderdale. Thanks for the content. And he said, looking to rent a house in a family neighborhood and run my small business from there. Do you know anything about call centers? There are tons of call centers in Santiago. It's where a lot of them honestly are based is Santiago. They're here like crazy.
There's some too.
But yes, but the call centers here, if you're looking, are you looking to work or run one? Because I'm telling you this, the call centers, I looked into it because they are desperately looking for bilingual, meaning Dominicans that speak English and that can understand it, and they'll pay them a lot more. So if you're bilingual running call center, you can make good money. But again, to work at one of those call centers, you've got to have a cedula.
Right.
So
that's
Yes,
a
I have looked into
totally
it.
different situation.
they even do what they don't do in the U.S. at all,
Right.
is that they will give you transportation, some of them, back and forth, right? And they also supply lunches. It's like amazing. Like the call centers here, they're like great. But anyway. Okay, so Ricardo says some other channels said DR made it easier to get a bank account to invest and to get residency. Is that true? I will tell you this. They are right now working on changing and helping the residency process. So with the new presidency, he said, hey, what are we doing here? These people are coming. They want to come. They want to gain residency. Let's help them out because they're obviously bringing income into the country.
To the country.
So what he's had so far, because they've not put anything into actual law, but right now they are sitting with lawyers that do that business. So they're sitting with the lawyers that are helping expats gain residency, and they're saying, what can we do to help the process for you and your consumers? Meaning, what do these processes that the old president had that was so horrible, what can we do to streamline? What can we do to help? What can we do? So now they're sitting and they have a panel that is supposed to be assisting them so that, boom, they'll have a new way of going. So we'll hear. As soon as we hear, you'll hear. So
Yeah, but I hear
we'll see.
that you got to do a lot of it in the States before you get here. They want to, because it's the language barrier here,
Yeah.
and you can save a lot of $5 if you get a lot of that stuff. If you really want to come here and get citizenship, do it in the States. Go to the consulate, whatever. Go to the big cities that have the consulate set up, and you get it done there. Get all done there, then come here, and you'll be good.
Yeah, so
It'll be good.
they're trying to work. We'll see
So,
what it all
working on
turns
it.
out to be. As of late, nothing is set in stone. They're still working on it. So
Right.
there's that.
Absolutely.
All right. So Victor says, Eric, as a veteran, you can also take advantage of staying in military hotels throughout Europe. Oh, that's nice to know.
Wow,
Good
that's
to know.
nice. Wow.
There are so many bases there. Not as many when I was there, though. Yeah.
I don't know, but they get ready. I heard they was getting ready to
Germany.
pull. I heard they was getting ready to pull 7 Corps out of here, and I heard that's what's
Well, Germany.
But Germany.
Germany.
Yeah,
It's
but
trying to pull out
Germany.
of
But
Germany.
7 Corps is in Germany. So he's ready to pull them out, from SHAPE headquarters. So we'll see what happens on that. Because if they pull them out, that's going to kill the economy, and that's going to kill the base. So we just got to work and see what happens. But yeah, veterans have a lot of options. A lot of options.
So hello to Sherry. She's Elvis's wife. She says
Hello.
she's setting up a consultant with us. She wants a consult with us.
Nice.
moving to Santiago from Florida with our 2 kids. Now, remember, this is where you would set up consults. This is also where you can do one-on-ones, memberships, and just donate. So we just put that up one more time. But yes, just send us some questions. We'll get that going.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. This country is children friendly.
Oh, God, yeah.
Children friendly. Your kids will love to be here in different countries to grow up, get the culture. They already speak English. They'll be able to learn pick up some Spanish, and be bilingual. It'll be able to help them, and it's all good for the whole family. So they will absolutely love it. I promise you, they will love it.
Plus, I mean, I think that being bilingual is just a plus because when you're in the U.S., you can work for a company and make more money being bilingual. Here, being bilingual brings you more money. So, I mean,
absolutely.
That's a plus. That's
and
a
also,
plus to the resume.
And also here, guys, right quick, they start putting Christmas lights up early here.
Oh my gosh, our neighbor across
they
the street.
putting them up right now. Christmas lights are already going up.
He's already thinking about it.
I'm thinking about putting my Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving Day. I'm telling you. Because I love the Christmas time. And it's better than that even when you're in Europe. It's like a Christmas fantasy land. I love it.
Ricardo says, I was going to buy a property in Santo Domingo a few years ago, but it was so hard. Wow. I don't know. I'm saying like, talk to Kirk. Maybe I haven't heard of it being hard. People buy places out here like crazy.
All the time. But just be ready for the traffic because that traffic is 2 times worse than California's traffic and 2 worse than traffic. So if you don't mind being stuck in traffic, go for it.
I
Got your
literally
property, but go for it.
Remember when we brought our son to Santo Domingo and we were going from the mall back and I said we had a reservation. I knew to make the reservation an hour and a half because I knew we were going to be stuck in traffic for 45 minutes. And if you guys have been to Santo Domingo, you know Agora Mall is not that far from the Colonial District, but in traffic. And it was off time as far as I can tell because it was night.
Right.
It still was far because you bumper to bumper. I could not stand it. I was like, I can't do it.
I took a video of it.
I can't do it.
I took a video.
I'm not the one. I can't do it. I didn't live in California because of that reason. Heck no. Heck no.
I could live in Texas and the traffic.
Nah.
Wow.
Negative. No one's donated from buying me a coffee, so
y'all got it. But we got a lot of thumbs up. Well, we got more thumbs up than we got people actually here, so that's cool too.
It's cool. Total. Yeah, it's a total.
Absolutely. But yes, guys, to support the channel, keep the channel moving, keep the channel functioning. Do donate, okay? And we love coffee. And you know what?
I love this
I never
too.
drunk, and that too. Yes, that too. Can't leave that out. But I've drank so much coffee since I retired, and I actually have time to drink the coffee. Okay.
Oh my God, I love coffee here. Can I just say, there is like a couple coffee places I just absolutely love out here. Do we have Starbucks here? Actually, only in Santo Domingo, and they just put one. But no, because out here, honey, once you come out here and you go to the Santo Domingo Cafe or one of the Nescafe cafes.
Jesus. Oh my God.
You're not going to want no Starbucks. You're not going to
I'm going to have me a cup in the morning, babe. I'm going to have me a cup in the morning.
There's like so many good coffee places out here.
I love coffee in the morning. I love it.
And that's the bio coffee that I buy.
Peaceful, relaxing.
So good.
With no stress. Nobody calling me in for work. Nobody worrying me, threat they're gonna fire me, all that. Absolutely, yeah. Coffee's good in the morning. It's really great, really, really great.
Yep. So, Eric, they need you to throw down on some Spanish words. Diga, habla.
Okay, well, hola, ¿cómo está? Bien.
Habla más que eso.
Moja. Where's the baño? I need to know where that's at. I'm still working on.
And this is why we don't have him speaking Spanish.
I'm still working on my Spanish. Okay, I got a long ways to go. We got other countries. When I get there, I gotta learn. We travel other places. Gotta learn a little bit of Portuguese. And it's just a lot. Going through.
It's a lot.
I'll get there. I mean, I'll definitely get there at some point. I will definitely get there. As long as I got my app on my phone, it's gonna help me because I've gotten to some binds here.
Rich says, sigue practicando. Keep practicing.
Thank you. Much love, my friend. Much love. But you know what? You'd be surprised how many Dominicans that I ran into recently that speaks good English and that want you to speak English with them. Even at my vet place, okay? The vet's clinic here, everybody there speaks English. They don't even want you to speak Spanish because that's who they cater to is the American soldier
Right.
that
So
comes and live here.
you should speak to them in English and then back it up in Spanish so you practice. So, yeah.
Right, and they give me a little Spanish. Because when I ask what a baño is, then they break it down. I'm saying the wrong way.
Victor said you just need to know the words to get you out of trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. That too, Victor. Good point, Victor.
Because I tell them all the time, I said,
Good
if they're
point.
talking about they're about to kill you, I said, if you see me running, you better be running in the same direction as me because I know what they're saying.
Because I can't be standing there saying, see.
Yeah, because he says yes to everything, and I'm all
I
like,
said yes to everything. I'm like, can I kill you right
Exit
now?
stage left.
See.
I'm gone.
Can I rob you right now? See. This is hilarious. But you know what? You know, you're right. It's good to know the language. I use my translator when I need to, because but everybody know me now. Even ones that go to Venmo pay,
Yeah.
they know me. And when they speak real fast, because they speak real fast here, I said, I go like this, write down
Yeah.
where I need to pay you. I write it down, they write it down, and I pull out the money I need to pay. Boom, I'm in, I'm out, gone,
yeah,
done.
because diatre, I thought that Puerto Ricans spoke fast. Ay,
Shucks,
Dios mío.
man.
I have to tell him, slow down, despacio, mira. Dígame. Una vez más, ¿qué te digas? I had to tell me over and over, I can't take it, it's too fast.
Just like the girl here in this building. Now, she used to not talk to us and, treat us kind of like, but now she's saying good morning in English when she sees me. And I was like, wow, all of a sudden she's saying good morning in English to me.
Sherry, you don't need a license, girl. It ain't like the U.S. Everybody's a real estate agent. But you got to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I say. That's why when we have someone listed, it's someone we either know or we've used because everybody here is a lawyer. Everybody here is a real estate agent. Everybody here, stop. Don't play them kind of games with me. I need you to have some kind of knowledge and really be in the industry. Everybody here can sell you insurance of some kind, and I'm like, not me, no.
Hey, and on top of that, you don't even need a liquor license to open up a bar here.
Yeah.
You don't even need a liquor license. Just get your liquor and then just go ahead and sell and make your money.
Oh, Rich said Cuban speak. Okay, hold up, Rich. I know you think that Cubans speak faster. You need to come out here and hear these Dominicans. Man, they cut off half them words. I'm like, they just told me their whole life story in 5 minutes, and I'm like, Jesus, how did that happen?
I tell you what, they speak faster than Carl Lewis. I'm just putting it that way. Carl Lewis and
They are the Carl.
same
They're the
time.
Carl Lewis. The Carl Lewis is
In his prime.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, in his prime. So I mean, just a lot to try to catch on real quick. So I just say, try to say slow down a little bit so we can pick up what you're trying to say. But hey, we've been living here now for almost 2 years.
Chad said you should be an English teacher. Yeah, the only problem is when they're asking him in Spanish how to say something, he don't know what they're asking.
Right.
You got to know both to be an English teacher.
I was like, ¿cómo está?
So L. Nell says, I love the Cabrera area. I tell people we go out all the time. Lunch is 10 to 15, not 40. And the dentist was 30 for a checkup, not 180. Mm-hmm. Yes, that sounds about right.
Right.
Here we get plato del dia if you want lunch or breakfast. Mm-hmm. And plato del dia is 150 pesos. So if you do the math on that, that's $2 and some change. It's not even $3. So for two of us, that would be $9, like you say, $9 with coffee and everything else. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can eat for $10, which somebody had asked earlier and I didn't answer. So sorry, I'm going to answer now. They said, what part of this country would you want to go and visit? Mm-hmm. And it would probably be up there. I would like to go and visit the Cabrera. area.
I would like to go to Cap
I'd
Cana.
visit. I wouldn't stay, but I'd like to visit Cabrera.
I would like to go to Cap Cana.
We've been there though. Cabrera, we've not been to because they have really pretty beaches.
We've been to Kite Beach.
Not
Cabrera.
Cabrera.
That's further.
Towards Samana.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So that I would like to go.
I got you.
Yeah.
But you know what? I must tell you guys, when you come here, you start living here, you need to visit, you got to watch your weight because the food is so inexpensive and you eat so much of it. Before you know it, you got a few pounds. So you got to get on that treadmill.
He's saying that because he got that COVID weight. He's trying to lose.
I got my face. People look at my face and your face.
Because I cook. So bringing that, how's everybody like the Cafe Thursday that I've been doing?
Goodness. And the lobster.
Now you know why.
Oh my God. I've never been this way.
The lobster, the fish.
Listen.
That's not the stuff that gets you heavy.
Well,
It's all the rice and the pasta.
No, but let me tell you. When I was working on my job, I never weighed more than 160 pounds. I was 160, wet, 160 pounds. I get here, my doctor weighed me 2 weeks ago, and it was I'm 190. Then he weighed me again, I'm 195. I said, what's happening here? What's going on here? It's that rice, it's that blotanoes, and everything that she's cooking for me, and everything that I'm eating. It's blowing me up. So I got to go upstairs and get on that treadmill, work out, and just put that weight where it needs to go.
We got a gym, I'm just saying.
Wow.
So Victor said, where did you learn to cook like that? Well, I went to culinary school, but my mother, honestly, my mom and my grandmother, my grandmother's more than my mom, and she'll even tell you that. But my abuelas taught me how to cook a lot, and then I decided when I married you to go to culinary school. So I went to the Art Institute of Culinary in Las Vegas. So the Art Institute's a big school, they're all over, but I went to the one in Las Vegas and I learned international cuisine. So yes.
Right.
I got a degree. And one more time, we're going to put this up for the people.
But when we get into Portugal, she's going to learn national cuisine.
I would like to learn, Portuguese cuisine. Just like when I came out here,
French.
I wanted to learn how to cook things in the DR. I wanted to learn how to make mango. I wanted to do the fried cheese. I wanted to do the fried fish. I can see how people do things, but I like to put a little healthier spin on it. So that's why when you'll see a lot of those recipes, I'll say we're doing it in the air fryer, we're doing it como así. We'll do it different so that you're not using the traditional ways, which is a lot of grease or a lot of heavy calories. We're trying to do it a little lighter for you guys. So it's comparable to how you should be living, because I want you guys to live a long time. You guys are coming out here.
Get up and do your walking. You got to get up and exercise, do your walking and stuff, do your swimming,
right?
All that kind of stuff, because I'm telling you, here when you lay back and you just relax, you start getting on those extra pounds. I'm telling you.
Rich said you're spoiled with cooking. He really is.
I'm really
and
spoiled
I
with
went to
that,
bartending school in Vegas, so I'm also a certified bartender. So
right.
I think it's the alcohol. It's this right here. Wait, let me pick. Because you know that the sugar's in that. I tell them all the time. The sugar in that beer, the sugar in the wine, the sugar in the mixed drinks. Cuidado, because that'll put the weight on. But yes. So Sherry, her and Elvis said they're looking to come and visit.
Right.
At the end of October, they're selling their home in Florida, selling everything.
Looking
to rent a home or apartment in Santiago. It's overwhelming, but you know what? It all works out.
Transition is always overwhelming. But it's
when you're sitting back,
it's worth
right?
it.
Like when we came out here, we had that exhale moment. We were sitting on the patio of the first place, and I said, you know what? Pardon my French, the bullshit that we went through to get here was worth it.
It's worth it.
Because to sit there with that breeze blowing, cigars, rum in hand, it was worth it. That's all I gotta say. Oh, now Victor said I'm above mofongo. No, because I gotta learn I knew how to do the mofongo. I had to learn how to do the mango también. And then when I go to Portugal, we'll see what I learn out there.
Well, see, we didn't tell you guys the whole part. A piece of the puzzle. We've got to tell you guys, our main thing was go to Puerto Rico first. But when those storms hit, Hurricane Maria hit in 2017. That changed everything. And we end up saying, you know what? Let's just go to Dominican Republic. because it ain't a part of the United States. It's a different country by itself.
Right.
And we save a whole lot of money. Our dollar go a lot further. And I'm glad that we made that choice.
Yes.
So you won't be disappointed. Bring the kids here, bring the whole family here, and it's gonna be it's stressful when you move. It's always stressful when you move.
Yes.
But you know when the dust settles, everything gets set up. You got your bank account set up. You got your medical and everything in line.
Yep.
You're gonna love it because you're outside the box, saving way more money than those that are still inside the box.
Yeah, and you get
Promise
into
you
that like us. We got into like our flow. That's what I think helped. We got into a flow, and we got into the neighborhood, and we met people that lived in the neighborhood, and we were going to the grocery store in the neighborhood, and the restaurants in the neighborhood, and we made friends with some of those people because like I love to go to breakfast in Los Jardines still.
Right.
Because we have friends that own a place out there.
Right.
I love to go to our Italian restaurant in Los Jardines because we have a friend that owns a restaurant there. It's like you get into this
And Scory.
flow, and Scory, the manager is like hugs us, and when we're gone too long, he's like, "Where you guys been?" So you'll get to know people, and you'll get into a flow.
Little locals.
And I don't even remember sometimes our life in Vegas because it got so comfortable.
Right. But you gotta be careful when you go around the monument. Okay? When you go around the monument, you gotta be real careful because a lot of tourists over there. And whenever you're at a tourist trap, expect to pay more money. So that's just how it is. And you gotta watch your items and stuff a little bit more too when you're in a tourist area because people, will grab your stuff and be run down the street quick.
So thank you to everyone that's patron, but we only had like a couple people.
Okay, so it's 10:30, so maybe it's time for us to take it night. What do you think?
I'll tell you, time
So a lot of
flies
thumbs up.
when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies. Any more questions you guys got?
Oh, he used to stay at Nellis Air Force Base while visiting. I'll tell you this, Nellis Air Force Base is in the hood. That's
Right.
the hood.
As long as you're on the base, you're
Hood.
good. I've been there several times. Shop at the commissary, everything.
Yeah.
But once you come out,
Drive, get to the strip or to the southwest, and then it's beautiful.
right.
So this is where we're going to do our big rewind. So those that missed the beginning, we're going to go
Right.
back over.
Okay.
Remember that the DR has approved, the president has approved medical coverage, but remember that it's for emergencies. Remember that it's only if you're staying in hotels, not in Airbnbs. Remember that it has an end date, meaning that it started September 15th, but it ends December 31st of this year. So there is that. Also, no COVID tests when you arrive at the airports, like we stated earlier and on other videos. The only thing they're doing is random testing, and they're doing the breathing test for that. And also that they have a new curfew that is going to start on September 28th, the Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., and then Saturday and Sunday from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. So you get a couple more hours on both of those. Remember that, again, we will have all information underneath all of our videos. We are here for our live streams every 2 weeks on Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's that.
And to give you information from the house. The house. Like Bringing Down the House movie. Absolutely.
So thank you to everybody that joined into our live. Thank you to everyone that has patroned and that you continue to patron. Remember, even when we're gone off of here, you can always patron the channel. All information is always underneath all of our videos. And we'd like to welcome all of our new subscribers. You guys are doing amazing, man.
Welcome.
You are getting in there. I love it.
Welcome to all you guys. Sorry we didn't answer all you guys' questions. I know you guys make comments and things, but we're glad you guys are here with us.
Yes.
We plan to be up close and personal every 2 weeks. We just actually started this a few weeks ago. We didn't do that many up close and personal.
Lives,
Do them
yeah.
in lives. But now we're doing them.
Yes.
And to keep you guys posted, give you guys the information.
And
So
as
you guys-
long as I see that we get a lot of people tuning into the lives and that we get a lot of views on Cafe Thursday, I will definitely keep up Cafe Thursdays. If not, I will go to every 2 weeks. So we'll see it. We'll see how it goes. Rich, thank you. He said we killed it. You guys killed it. Because you know what? We would not be here without you guys.
Right,
And
absolutely.
we appreciate you guys. And we love you guys. And that's why we do what we do. There's times when we don't want to make videos. We're tired or we got other things we'd like to do. Hey, I like to be on the patio smoking a cigar and having a drink. But I will look into things for you guys. So definitely, we do it for you. Mitch, you're our last question for tonight. What time does it get dark? Starts getting dark at 6:30. By 7 is dark. So that's that.
Right.
So with that,
Have a wonderful night, and
Yes.
remember that life is to be enjoyed,
always.
especially when you're living outside of the box.
And that's that right there. There you go. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks on Saturday at 9 p.m.
And one more thing.
What?
We're going to do a
What is
video of me doing music, and if you guys like the music and you want to hear more, then I have to set some time out
Gotta
during
hit
the week.
thumbs up and watch it.
Thumbs up and watch it,
Thank you,
and
Dennis.
we'll go from there.
Yes. Want to hit that little X for me? You're
Yes.
closer than me.
So,
Go for it.
be safe, do your social distancing, keep your mask on, and in the meantime, between the time, peace.